Hi everybody, it's Daphne and you're very welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for coming to spend some of your time with me today. Today I am going to do a hair video and I'm going to show you how I create these sort of beachy waves, tousled look. I've had a few of you comment on the fact that you like my hair like this and that you like it, the fact that it's longer, and I'm kind of in between liking it and not liking it because I haven't had it cut for such a long time. Now, I did trim bits, little pieces during lockdown. I think we all did that. We were all guilty of that. I have very fine hair. I have quite a lot of it, but it's fine. Also, the fact that it is my own colour. As I say, I stopped colouring it about 4 years ago. I don't have to worry about roots or anything like that. Now it does have, there's a variety of colour here because I tend to be whiter at the front, but it's definitely darker at the back. I do get brassiness. I do use a toning shampoo to take out any brassiness, and I use a thickening shampoo as well. But I do tend to switch out my shampoos so that, because I do think your hair gets used to particular shampoos, so I do switch them out and then I'll go back to them after a while. So basically what you need for this is a hairspray. Doesn't matter what one. This is a Tresemme. It's a fine mist flexible hold, that will do perfectly well. You will need a little tail comb, a brush, and your straightening iron, or a curling iron will do either. If you want to see how I create this, keep watching. Okay, so I usually do this on second or third day hair, and my hair is second or third day, I can't remember which. So what I really, a brush with a nice, that's well vented. I just find that goes through my hair nice and easily, because you need to give it a good brush before you get started. So what I'm going to use is, I'll be using a little bit of hairspray. This is a Tresemme. It's a fine mist and it's a flexible hold, and my trusty GHD, which I will turn on and it'll bleep when it's ready. Just a tail comb and a brush. Just to do it properly, I'm just going to section off the top part of my hair with my trusty clip. There's my GHD ready, and I've a couple of mirrors. I'm kind of using the viewfinder as well. So you just take a piece like that. It's not too thick, and with the heated GHD or flat iron, whatever, start near the top of, not right down at the roots. And as you're working your way down, you're twisting the iron, and that hasn't worked. It has worked partially because a bit of it fell out. Okay, well that's okay. You just take that piece and do the same thing. And as you are pulling the iron straight through your hair, you're twisting it like so. So it depends on whether you want, these are, I would call them kind of beachy waves, because when they have settled, and they will be more beachy than actual curls. And I'm just going to move to the next section and do the same thing. And the slower you do it and the more you twist it, the better the wave or the curl will be. So you can see there. Now, if you want, I have a small, tiny little clip that I can use if you want to just move them up out of the way, but also just so that you can see what I'm doing. The same thing again. I'm just going to, and you're probably wondering, why are you not using any product on it yet? Sometimes I do. Sometimes I will spray with hairspray. I'll show you how that works. I don't find it makes any difference really to the staying power in my hair, or of my hair. But I'll show you. We'll try this. You might hear a sizzle if your hair is wet. Now I just find that this is the easiest way to do it. There are
lots of other ways that you can do it as well. You know, some people hold the curling iron, or the flat iron, I beg your pardon, open, and you know, wind the hair around it that way. I just find this easier to do because I have a hold of it the whole time.
You can also vary the direction in which you curl the hair. And you'll see then if there's any pieces that you've missed, like that little small one there, and you can just go back. Sometimes I do them closer, you know, I'll start off closer to my scalp or to the root of the hair, and other times I will just start midway down the length of hair. Now, I don't want to be too long doing this, so I'm going to sort of speed it up. Now, funnily enough, on this side, my hair seems to curl better if I do it in this direction instead of away from my face. It will, maybe not today, it generally curls better. You can see that. That's a lovely little ringlet. I don't know why, but this side of my hair just has always held a curl better. And you know, before I had my children, I used to have quite a wave in my hair, and I could scrunch it dry. Remember in the 80s we used to scrunch our hair dry? 80s and 90s, I used to scrunch my hair dry and just kind of wear it like that, and it worked really well. But when I had my children, I seemed to lose the wave in my hair. I have heard that before, that pregnancy can do that. I don't know what it does, but it definitely changed my hair.
And if any of you are new, this is my own hair colour. This is my own hair colour. I stopped colouring my hair about 4 or 5 years ago, and let it grow out the old, whatever colour was left in my hair. I just let it grow out, and now it was kind of a blonde colour anyway. But it wasn't this kind of whitey grey, platinum, I don't know what colour. I don't really know what colour, because there's many shades of grey in it, perhaps even 50 shades.
So I'm just working my way around, and the more you twist it, the more of a curl you'll get. Now I think I have a piece there that I need to do again. This piece here was missed. So actually what I've done on both sides is to just curl it away from my, no, on this side I'm curling it away from my face. And on this side I've curled it sort of towards my face. But now I'm going to let these pieces down. And then let the top piece down. Now my hair naturally splits just there. I've tried numerous times to change it, but it just won't. It just will not.
I have very fine hair. It's very fine, and it's quite silky. Wasn't always like that.
When I was younger, I had dark brown hair. I suppose I'm lucky that as my hair started to change colour, it turned this colour. My mother had the most beautiful hair in her later years. It was pure white really, and it was absolutely gorgeous. And she had been very dark haired when she was young, and I suppose as they did in those days, she used to keep colouring it to the same colour as it had been, unlike nowadays where we lighten our hair colour as we're getting older generally. Try a little bit more hairspray into this. And I suppose the reason we do that is so that the colour of our hair complements your skin tone a little bit better, because your skin tone changes too as we get older. But you can see some of them take really well and some of them don't. It just depends on the hair. That's the way it has always been for me. Some parts of my hair curl really well and others don't. I can hear a little sizzle there from the hairspray. Now I tend not to curl my side fringe. I just straighten it.
I might just speed this up so that I'm not keeping you here all evening. It's like getting the ends of it really through the straightening iron. That's how we put that. You can see that side curls much better.
And another little tip is, if you are curling like this, if you start closer to the tip of the flat iron, it's much easier to pull the hair through. Now I think I'm nearly done. I usually get one of my daughters to just check the back to make sure that I haven't missed anything. But there's nobody here at the moment, so no one to call on. So that's basically, you can see that they sort of tend to fall out a little bit, and now I can see one of the pieces of hair that isn't curled. And they're fairly easy to isolate. You can see them fairly quickly. Start kind of at the tip of the straightening. I keep wanting to say curling iron, the flat iron. See, I just call it my GHD. So you can see there that that's curled really well. And that's basically it. So I'll give it a little spritz. And it'll hold, it will actually hold quite well. It'll obviously fall out a little bit. I hope you've enjoyed that. I hope that it has been helpful. If you haven't already, maybe you would hit that subscribe button and the little notification bell beside it, and give me a thumbs up if you've enjoyed this. And if you have any suggestions for other videos, please let me know, because I want to make videos that you want to see. So if you have any suggestions, I'd be delighted. I hope you've enjoyed it, and I will talk to you very soon in the next video. Take care. Bye bye.